John here.
Hey, John. It's Tom over here at the West Side location.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Well, it's about the ERP system we installed recently. You know how we now have all the company locations connected together looking at the same data?
Yeah, the Enterprise Resource Planning System.
Right. Well, now we're starting to integrate the ERP to the corporate nesting software.
You mean ProNest?
Right, from Hypertherm. What we're doing is connecting the ERP system to ProNest. Then we're using the optional work order processing module to help us gain even more efficiencies.
Really? That sounds great. What type of additional benefits can we expect?
Well, I'm glad you asked, John. On my other line here, I have Bill Johnson, who's a sales manager with our Hypertherm partner. He knows a lot more about this, so I'd like to transfer him over to you and have him briefly cover the details with you.
Sure, that'd be fine.
Bill, are you still on the line?
Yes, I'm here, Tom.
Great. Okay, I'm going to leave you with John, production manager of the East Side location.
John, thanks for taking a couple of minutes of your time today so I can cover the benefits of integrating your ERP system with ProNest's work order processing module.
Sure, no problem.
What I'd like to have you do is join my online meeting so I can show you some of the relevant information. Just click on the link I sent you in an email.
You mean you can show me this over the computer?
That's right, John.
Great.
Okay, let's get started. First, let's cover what the ProNest work order processing module does. On my screen right now, you can see a flow diagram. We'll use this as a reference. What this represents is ProNest connecting to the ERP's customer orders, allowing it to receive material inventory data. The information becomes shared between the two systems, meaning ProNest can see all the pending customer orders and material inventory for your location. Once this information is available to ProNest, the work order processing module is then able to automatically group and sort all the parts for programming. That's followed by nesting parts, using the designated material from inventory. Once complete, ProNest job data is made available to the ERP so it can update part and material inventory status.
I see. So ProNest becomes an integrated part of our business system, fully connected with data exchange in both directions.
Exactly.
Okay, but when you talk about connecting ProNest and the ERP system, surely that's going to take a lot of time. I mean, I'm no IT specialist, but we can't stop nesting for an extended period of time while we wait to have this set up. We have to keep production moving.
John, I totally understand. When the software developers at Hypertherm designed the work order processing module, they thought this through. They built in an integration toolkit that allows fast and easy mapping of databases between the ERP system and ProNest. So far, the average time it's taken us to set up a location is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes, that's it?
Right. There's some system information we get from you in advance, allowing us to develop the data field mapping ahead of time. But once we get down to setup, it's fast, easy, and painless.
Nice. But Bill, how's this going to affect the way our nesting programmer works? I mean, the last thing I need is for this to cause problems for him. As I said, we have to keep production moving.
ProNest work order processing module eliminates many of the manual steps typically performed by a nesting programmer. For example, the programmer no longer has to locate parts for the job on the network and add those individually to the part list. The part information for each part of the job, including geometry and bill of materials data, is all linked to the work order. When the work order is imported to ProNest, all the associated information comes right into the part list. This completely eliminates the potential for errors resulting from duplicate data entry.
So, with this new system, our nesting programmer will no longer have to manually sort through jobs using the printed traveler paperwork? He's going to see that information live in ProNest?
Yep, that's right. He won't have to waste time sorting through traveler documents, attempting to group jobs together the way he needs them grouped. All of that information is going to be right at his fingertips, and he can manipulate it any way he needs to.
That's really going to help us out. But I have a question for you.
What's that, John?
Well, what happens if we have a job that's canceled or changes? You know, a customer calls in and asks for a new quantity or something like that. How does our nesting programmer learn about that? Will he find out too late and we end up cutting too many parts, for example?
Good question. Actually, ProNest is set up to automatically update the bill of materials information for a job if a job change is made in the ERP system. ProNest alerts the nesting programmer to these changes right in the user interface. It's really an error-proof closed-loop approach that allows the nesting programmer to respond accordingly.
That's nice to hear. And what about the nest and material information that's generated in ProNest as a result of the nesting?
Oh, you're referring to the job information and data on full and partial plates consumed during nesting?
Right, yeah.
Once part requirements are depleted as nests are output to numeric code, the nest information is automatically made available back to the ERP system, including nest images for each job. Once updated by the ERP system, new inventory levels are available there.
So, Bill, tell me, what are some of the main benefits we're going to see from integrating the ProNest work order processing module with our ERP system?
Another good question, John. Really, it's about new levels of productivity. In terms of what you're going to see day to day, there are actually 3 major benefits, with each having a number of positive outcomes.
Okay.
The first major benefit is you're going to maximize your material utilization. Because the work order processing module has access to all of your location's pending orders, the nesting programmer has better visibility regarding what needs to be cut. With more parts and a better mix of parts to use when nesting, ProNest automatic nesting is going to create jobs with better quality nests.
When you say better quality, what do you mean?
I'm referring to the improved nest utilization, or plate yield, that translates to less scrap. That will vary by nest and by job, but think about this. If you achieve only an additional 1% nesting efficiency as a result, given the volume of the material you guys are cutting, the annual return on your investment is going to be huge.
I'll say you're absolutely right.
The second benefit is the increase to your productivity. Integrating ProNest to your ERP and using the work order processing module to get a big picture view of your work requirements allows you to more easily combine orders. This can result in less time setting up individual jobs and longer continuous production runs.
So what you mean is we'll see more jobs consuming the full plate, which reduces the total amount of load-unload time, compared to all the partial plates we're creating and working with today.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm really liking the sound of this so far.
Okay, great. Well, let me tell you about the third benefit.
Go ahead.
Better on-time delivery. You see, John, by working directly with up-to-the-minute ERP data, you're reducing potential delays created by data re-entry errors or missed opportunities for combining orders.
That's interesting. Improving on-time delivery has been a focus of ours for some time now. We hit a wall with that over recent months. So if this can help us make some positive changes, it'd be a real step in the right direction.
I know ProNest Work Orders module can do that, John. I've seen the immediate impact at your other locations where we've implemented it already.
So what I'm hearing, Bill, is once we activate the ProNest work order processing module and connect it to our ERP system, we're going to see improved on-time deliveries to our customers, better material utilization, and increased productivity. And it's not going to take you guys long to get us up and running.
You got it, John. Do you have any other questions?
Other than when can we get started? No.
Actually, John, we can get you all set up later today. Our technical team will take care of that in an online meeting. Just have your nesting programmer give me a call when he has a few minutes open, okay?
Will do, Bill. Thank you. Bye for now.
You're welcome. Bye, John.
Integrating the ProNest work order processing module to our ERP system sounds like it's really going to help us get the most out of our machines and our material. This is going to be great.